In a room filled with eye-catching guns, two SWAT members, Tony and Jack, are sound asleep. Tony dreams of himself in action while sleeping. Tony approaches the boss's base, hiding behind bushes to observe. Tony thinks and takes out his phone to review the target who captured his teammate. Tony immediately stands up and shoots towards the boss's base. A comrade upstairs hears the gunfire, looks down, and sees the SWAT. He hurriedly runs downstairs. Tony continues to shoot wildly towards the base. The comrade returns fire. The comrade upstairs rushes out to alert the others of the SWAT intrusion. Tony and the comrade below continue to fiercely engage in combat. The comrade quickly runs downstairs to assist his allies. One runs out and shoots towards Tony. In just a few short seconds, Tony swiftly subdues one. The other comrade sees this and flees. The comrade runs upstairs in fear to inform the others. Two hide in a corner, waiting for the SWAT. Tony slowly moves upstairs. The comrade steps out and shoots towards Tony. SWAT members return fire. The comrade rushes out to shoot at Tony. He quickly grabs a knife and fatally throws it at the comrade, killing him instantly. Tony continues his actions. Another comrade rushes out, firing continuously towards the SWAT. Tony immediately returns fire, killing him instantly. Tony approaches what he thinks is his imprisoned teammate, but turns out to be the boss, Dr. Lee. Tony is still dreaming. Jack, controlled by the comrade, pleads for Tony's help.
Help me! Help me! Tony!
Dr. Lee seizes Tony's gun and controls him.
Get up! Come on! Sus!
The comrade quickly subdues Jack. Tony, in pain, calls out to Jack. Dr. Lee laughs gleefully. Tony furious, but is immediately killed by Dr. Lee. Dr. Lee joyfully laughs.
No!
Tony wakes up in fear. He shouts loudly, waking up Jack beside him.
What are you doing? Oh, hey. I just have a nightmare. Nice.
SWAT roll guards the base below. Dr. Lee and his comrades approach the SWAT base. He hides behind bushes and observes. Dr. Lee and his comrade rush towards Roll, firing. Roll quickly dodges. Tony hears the gunfire and wakes Jack.
Tony! Tony! Hey, what happened? Hey, something happened! Come on,
The
let's
two
go!
quickly grab their guns and head downstairs. Dr. Lee shoots wildly towards Roll. Jack quickly rushes down to assist Roll.
Sorry! Okay.
Both SWAT members fire back at the boss. Dr. Lee stands up and subdues Roll. Jack hurriedly flees. Dr. Lee and his comrades chase after them.
Hey, what happened?
Jack rushes up to
Listen,
report
Dad.
to Tony.
You to this side, okay?
The two SWAT members split up to act. The comrades slowly move upstairs. Tony steps out and shoots towards the comrades. He quickly subdues one. Dr. Lee and his comrade return fire towards Tony. Jack rushes down and kills one comrade. Dr. Lee also fires back at Jack. The two SWAT members quickly run upstairs. The boss pursues them. Jack sees Dr. Lee and shoots at him. Both sides engage in fierce combat. Jack steps out to shoot, but is immediately killed by Dr. Lee. Dr. Lee quietly moves upstairs. Tony also hides behind a wall, sees Jack dead, and steps out to shoot Dr. Lee. Dr. Lee returns fire towards the SWAT. Tony quickly pulls out a knife and fatally stabs Dr. Lee. Tony approaches Jack. He lifts Jack up and calls his name in vain.
Hey, Tony! Tony!
Tony painfully cries out as he loses his teammate.